But look now, then I happened to see the supervisor. You know, I talked to him, and he goes to me, Sunday, we'll be here. You're gonna have power. I know something.
Yeah. I mean, you know what it is.
But
they
then
get
you know
put
what
on
kills me?
priority cases.
I go to Strawberry Road. I don't know if you know Strawberry.
We
Road.
just
we just came
off
from there.
Strawberry.
Yeah.
Okay. They were working there.
Right.
Where they let up 20 houses.
Probably.
That we
Just
don't
about.
know.
I
Looks like
counted
it.
it. I know.
Yeah.
Then right here, Oriole Court.
Right.
Off of Barger. Not even 10 homes they lit up.
That's no good.
Then the next day, 4 more trucks come. Out of state guys.
Right.
They went down the hill. They sat there for 2 hours. And then they left.
Question: Did you approach them? You ask them what they're doing or not?
No, because I thought
You thought
they
they're
were
just
there
gonna
for
put
a
it
while.
on.
You know, I didn't want to really bother them.
Right.
I'm not, trying to.
No, I
You know
don't
what I'm
blame you.
saying?
But if you're gonna be on the street, turn the power on.
You know, now when I
To
saw
turn
that light
everybody on.
flashing, I went, whew, I thought you guys were here, the trucks were going to pull up.
Yeah.
You know, my wife was like, oh,
Right.
you know,
I heard somebody when we drove by say, "Hey,"
my wife.
and I was
I'm
telling
trying to
him,
calm her
and
down.
it's real dark around
Got
here.
a headache and, you know,
Yeah,
the lady take it a little harder.
I know she does.
Especially when the guy told us, face to face,
Right.
I told you.
I'll be here Sunday, you have power. He promised me. At least don't say that.
Right.
I know.
No, I know. I know. I
Say
know.
maybe in 2 or 3 days you got it.
Yeah.
We'll try our best. He
Right.
goes, Sunday you're gonna
You
have
always
power.
tell them the worst, and then if you get there earlier, then you make them
Right.
even more happy.
And then when she calls and they tell her the runaround, I spoke before somebody
Yeah.
from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
And he said, look, I'll put in the work. He goes, he was on it. He goes, I really don't understand. They were there and then gone. I mean, we need poles.
Right.
I know you guys got poles.
Right.
You short?
No, I wouldn't know.
I know you got a ton of poles
Yeah.
because when we staged Eastview in my yard, they came tractor trailer after and dumped
Right.
fucking
Some
poles
of
there.
them poles, yeah.
I couldn't believe it, you know?
Yeah.
Set up trailers in there. I bent over and I gave Con Ed whatever I could. Finn, you know Finn?
No, we're out of a Jersey office.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
You don't know Finn. Then.
No, but I know people here, like in Eastview, the guys that died in the manhole on Central Avenue.
Yeah.
That supervisor was a dear friend of mine, Chris O'Connor.
Yeah.
He was a dear friend of mine.
Wow.
Dear friend of mine.
Well, the manhole, we got a simulator where I work in fire
Right.
training.
Right.
And guess what? Con Ed came in, gave me the concrete. I gave them a spot, put the concrete in.
Right. To put the manhole, to make
Right.
the manhole. Right.
Now I put in a deck for them on top. I built it.
Right.
'Cause I'm a carpenter.
Mhm.
Built the deck, put railing.
Right.
Then I put plexiglass in the front because the cutout. And then the wires, and they show the guys when they got to splice underground wire
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
pick up the manhole and all
Yep.
that.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course. It's a training facility.
But it didn't pay shit, you know? I'm
Right.
just saying.
They're
Why not?
they're shot over there, cuz they're shot. You know, it's no good.
Plus, you know, it's getting colder today, you know?
Yeah. What
Let
do
me
you?
let Louis through. Who's that, Louis? No.
No, that's some other.
Another guy
Some
that
people-
shot. They're all shot around here.
Some people
it
go
one for
and
Daisy?
look around. I don't know.
And
You
looking
go
to
around.
rob people.
Shit.
You got to sit over here with your shotgun.
I got it ready, man.
That's what
Don't
I'm
worry,
talking
it's in
about.
there.
They'll be
Right to
shot
the
out of their
neighbor.
That's what I'm
shotgun. You
talking
know.
about. No, you never know. You get this shit
Right.
coming up from the Bronx.
I heard on the news, on the radio.
This old
and-
lady got robbed for fucking bananas the other day. She was coming home with a bunch of bananas. They robbed
You know
her
what this
fucking
other
bananas.
guy was doing down the Bronx?
What?
'Cause I'm originally from the Bronx.
Where?
And I got relatives.
No chance.
Me, I'm from the West Farms. I grew up.
Okay, I live on Morris Park, Colden
wife.
Avenue.
Called it.
Yeah,
That's where I probably saw you.
1800 block, right off of Colden Avenue.
Yeah, Diane.
Remember P&J Deli?
Yeah.
I live
You know
across
the
the street
house
from
next
Peter.
door to
Yeah,
B&J?
yeah.
Across the street with
Yes.
the yard?
Yeah, that's
Where he had the garage?
yeah, Dominic, their son Dominic.
Yeah.
Oh, I know those
That's
people.
my wife cousin, Nick DeBrino.
Nick, there you go. Yeah.
That's
No
it.
shit.
Where's my wife? Oh, yeah.
No, she went inside. Oh,
Come
shit.
here.
Here we go. Yeah, we're related.
Her mother
Yeah,
lives.
I know Dominic.
Yeah.
I live on the same side of them. 3 houses up. 1824.
All right.
My sister owns 1822.
Now, what's your mother's address?
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
her
so
mother.
she's up the block then. She's up the block.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 1824 Colden.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, and
You
you
know
look
Dominic.
familiar
Oh,
you
actually.
know my
You look
cousin?
familiar.
See, you probably seen
She
her
looks
Morris
familiar.
Bar.
Yeah, I might have. You look familiar.
But that's what I know your face, though.
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. You can never forget a good looking face like this.
Because
Never.
we always used to go at Nick's house, you know, Dominic,
Yeah.
and he had that yard there. We
Yep.
used to,
Yeah.
like birthday parties, have coffee,
course,
have cake
yeah.
outside.
Yeah.
If he knows P&J,
They live across the street from me, Peter. Yeah.
well, now it's, what is that now?
They
It's a
just got their
chiropractor.
power
Yeah,
Thursday night. They
chiropractor.
had no power either.
We just got power the other, the day
Thursday,
before
my
yesterday.
Yeah,
God.
you
Yeah.
had no
Yeah.
power.
Yeah, of course.
Her
Yeah.
block was like the last block though to get it. Colden Avenue was.
Oh, well, what happened was from Bogart all the way past Williamsbridge Road, right before Jacoby, it was all
No
out.
power.
Yeah.
And they turned us on all, boom, one shot.
Yeah. Not here.
Yeah,
Unreal.
and my sister's the block
There's still
after Bronx.
there's still homes and areas that nobody even assessed yet. That's what we're doing. We're just going around and assessing locations.
Diane grew up on Ryland and Hunt Avenue
Oh, that's down, all the way down.
Yeah, by what?
and White
Yeah.
Plains Road.
And my brother-in-law has the pizzeria, Carlos Pizzeria,
Oh,
Oh, on Radcliffe.
on Radcliffe, yeah.
you remember we liked that pizza? We always
When his
went-
father used to make it, though. When his father used to
Yeah.
make it,
Yeah,
was the best.
Twin boys, right?
Yeah,
twin
they
brothers.
screwed it all up. They don't even know how to make pizza. They
Small
screwed it
world,
up
eh?
so bad. Yeah.
So now, what's gonna happen with us? Do you have any information?
Well, he was saying that they cleaned up the trees.
And they moved the wires.
You will. I'm hoping for your sake that they do come out tomorrow.
We
Because
passed.
what they're
They
doing
did
is
say, the supervisor
Hey.
told
that
us
you
today.
have it today.
Since
Yeah.
you buy some with her, you can't pull some.
I can't. Believe me, I wish I
Come
could.
on.
I
We
wish
saw
I
a crew
could.
on
What, I gotta
what
call
highway was it?
Dominic?
What highway was it? They were
No,
coming
they
up
were
with the
saying
crews,
something
the
about
cutting,
the-
the tree
about the
crews.
pole.
That was
Was that on
I think
17?
the guy in
in
charge,
White Plains. We
It
were
was
in
on
White
White
Plains.
the guy that I found that out so far,
Yeah.
that was assigned to this area, Mark Likowiski or something like
No,
that.
I don't-
Silverman?
Might be so.
Maybe Silverman. yeah.
Maybe
Mark.
Silverman. Yeah.
We've spoken.
I got that far
Yeah, we spoke to him.
because Mike
He
was
shot
trying
that
to find
guy.
out where he lived. He goes, I'm going to go knock on his door.
He's pissed because he works for the company.
32 years,
You know, and
Mike
you
has
think
got.
that they would come and help out the employees. I mean,
It,
they don't give a
they
shit.
go by priority. I mean, what's more like that's what we're doing. If you got down lines and they're live,